Hey everybody, welcome to the Everyday Carry Cast. My name is Samuel.
Dwayne Freeman here.
And today we're going to be discussing what we actually carry on ourselves every single day. So, to start off, boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Boxers.
No, it's briefs.
No, it's boxers. Hello everyone, welcome to the Everyday Carry Cast. So, as the intro said, we're going to be looking at the things we actually carry on ourselves every day. Now, the EDC hobby has kind of gotten to the point where we use that term everyday carry way too much, and we use it for every knife we own. It's our EDC collection, when truth of the matter is we don't carry that stuff every single day. So this is the majority of the things we carry in our pocket every day, day after day. Also, I want to go ahead and apologize. There's a hurricane coming through, so you can probably hear water hitting the roof, rain hitting the roof, so just bear with us on that. So, you want to get us started off?
I will.
Let's jump in with wallets.
Wallets. Okay, so, you hear the term gray man. You don't want to stand out in the crowd, so it's a guy just wearing normal clothes. So I kind of do that. I'm kind of a lady, I guess, when it comes to matching.
Just end the sentence there.
Yeah, I match. I want my clothes to match. My underwear matches, briefs, by the way, my socks, my shoes, even the knives that I carry, and the flashlights, everything that I carry, it matches. So that's why I have to have so many of these things.
Right.
So, if I'm
It's
wearing red, I have a red knife. If I'm wearing white, I have a white knife. Things like that. All right, wallets. So I do not like sitting on a wallet. I have a front carry wallet. I have this Sgw100. Got it from Southern Edge Knife Works.
Yeah, down in Myrtle Beach, which actually, last time I was in there said they'd be closing in September. So next time I'm going down next week. So I'll see if they're still open. But as far as I know, they're done for.
Not cool. I like to see that businesses like that stay open. So carbon fiber. Carry it in the front. The clip is actually for my money clip. I think this thing holds like 12 cards, but I don't have nearly that many. I have 6. And again, I always carry it in my front pocket. 1, easy access. 2, harder to steal. If it's in the back pocket, somebody could pickpocket. And 3, I have sciatic nerve pains, and I don't want to be sitting on anything. So there's my wallet.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah, that's a nice wallet. Mine is the Erect Custom Leather Works, who is a local maker. Actually, he's my cousin out of Erect, North Carolina. And this is one of his front pocket kind of minimalist wallet, I guess you would say. Really cool. Has the front flap there, and you can fit up to about 6, I think I have 6 or 7 cards in here, and my ID, my CDL medical card, and all that is in the back. So, I really like this wallet. I've had it for probably close to a year now, and have worn the snot out of it, and it is great. Really like it. Very comfortable in the pocket. I've only had it come out of my pocket once or twice, and that is because I went to get something else out of my pocket and pulled it out. So, really like this wallet. Very durable. Very good leather wallet. So, what's up next?
What's number 2? Well, when I put my clothes on, obviously, I do carry a concealed carry. I do have a SIG 365 SAS, and I always carry appendix carry. And just the belt is very important. I don't have just a normal leather belt. This is called the Next belt. It's very stiff, as you can see. It clicks in, so it adjusts very easily. Press button to pull out. The Next belt, I got this at the Atlanta Knife Show this year. You can see how rigid it is.
Pretty sweet.
It is designed, obviously, to hold your pants up, and it's designed for concealed carry. So with that rigidity, it really helps carry the pistol good, and I never feel it. It don't pinch, it don't crunch. It's just comfortable.
Sweet. Well, if we're going to talk about belts, this is going to turn into one long ad for Erect Custom Leatherworks. But I really like this belt. My cousin made it for me, gave it to me for Christmas. That's the good thing about having a cousin that does leatherwork. Every Christmas you get some kind of new leather goodie. And I've held this belt for a little while now, and it's getting worn in, definitely. You could definitely spank a child with this. But it's very rigid, very, well, does a good job of holding the pants up well, which is what it's made for. But also, they're really nice. If you don't wear them every single day, they're really good for like dressing occasions and stuff. But it's just a leather belt, but it's a really well-made leather belt, handmade, supporting local businesses. So I really like that. So if we ever go to stand up, our pants are going to fall down now. But there's a belt.
Next would be, I guess, of course, everyday carry for me is a phone. Just
Simple, leave it at that. My
Yeah.
phone is recording the video right now, so there you go.
if I leave that at home, I don't mind because
Yeah.
I hate phones.
All right, I guess up next would be what? Flashlights?
Flashlights. I love flashlights. I am currently carrying the Streamlight Wedge. That's kind of new for the last couple of weeks. It just came out. Up to 1,000 looms. Here's why I like flashlights. Well, obviously, light. You know, you could shine it in someone's eyes for a self-defense situation. Obviously, you need it at night. Drop something under the car, something to see. So I have multiple flashlights, and again, carrying depending on what I'm wearing. Hey, if I'm wearing brown pants, I'm going to wear my brown O-light. The Phoenix, I have a Phoenix here with 5 different modes. And here's why I like the Wedge over the Phoenix, because if I want to change modes here, I've got to do it with a separate finger. I don't really like that. The Wedge, point, click, on. 1,000 looms right there. So as soon as I pull it out of the pocket, I can immediately shine. So that is the Streamlight Wedge.
Sweet. So this is where it gets to, I'm going to kind of differentiate from what I carry to work and what I carry when I'm out and about. What I carry to work almost every single day, unless, I've lost it. Now, I'm a big O-Light guy. I know people hate O-Light. They love to hate on them, but I really like them. This is I believe this one comes in at 1,100 lumens. I don't think this one's quite 1,250, but it's got that turbo mode of 1,250 lumens or 1,100. And then it has a moonlight mode. And moonlight mode is so useful for at night when you're in the house or something and you don't want to wake anybody up with your light. Just put it on that moonlight mode, or looking in somebody's ear, or looking to see if somebody's got something in their eye. I can't tell you how many times I've used this. Like, somebody will come up to me, hey, I got a splinter.
I
Pull the
haven't
flashlight
checked
up.
many ears lately.
But just the lower modes are great. It's got like a 5 lumen mode, a 100 lumen, 300, and then I think high is like 500, and then your turbo is 1,100. So I really like the S2R baton too. Also, main thing about this light that keeps me carrying it every time is that magnetic tail.
Super cool.
Oh, it's so useful. I drive a truck, and might get a little loud here, but I drive a truck which has a lot of metal components on it, and this works great for sticking it to something or working on a vehicle. Love that. But then, if I'm out and about, I carry that light's little brother, the O-Light Baton 3. Now, this is same form factor, just a lot shorter. This one is actually, I think this one is 1,250 lumens, and it has the same modes. Everything's the same on this light except, or very similar on this light. Tail cap and everything is just a smaller, more compact size. And that's what I like to carry with me when I'm out in public. And as Freeman said, everything's got to match. So you'll notice a little bit of a theme here on my out and about carry, where things are color coordinated almost.
Absolutely. So next, I guess, would be our knives.
Wait, no, not knives yet.
Not
we gotta
yet?
we
What's
gotta
next?
do knickknacks first, like multi-tools.
Knickknacks. Okay, I got you.
Gotta save best for last.
All right. Well, I would definitely call this a knickknack. Every day I put on this 550 paracord. And it's not just paracord bracelet. It is also a little self-defense knife. It's actually not really for self-defense. It's more designed, I was told, for, in the wild, skinning animals like a squirrel, rabbit, something that you could squirrel for survival. But this is by Outdoor Edge. Only paid $15 for it. wear it every day. So obviously you got extra cordage if you need it, but always extra blade is something that we need.
Pretty sweet. My next knick-knack is going to be my multi-tool / Swiss Army knife. So I constantly have some kind of multi-tool, some kind of something on me. So when I'm at work, that is my Leatherman rebar. This thing has gotten me out of some situations and really helped me a lot. Now, this is not to replace a full toolkit. Honestly, you should carry a full toolkit with you in some kind of vehicle every single day. Do I live by that? No, I need to. But the Leatherman rebar is a great companion. If you need to pick something up that's hot, if you're welding or something, this is great for it. You need to snip some kind of cordage, snip some kind of wire, this is great. You've got something that you don't want to use your everyday carry knife on because you don't want to absolutely destroy the blade and have to sharpen it later. This has the backup blade on it. This is a really great just tag-along tool. I've used that before, but tag-along tool that really enhances you every single day. And you might say that, well, I wouldn't need that. I wouldn't use it. It's crazy. Once you get one, you actually find ways you could really use it, and just you're able to get more tasks done without having to go somewhere and find something to get that task done with. So, Leatherman rebar. But if I'm out and about, I carry the best small multi-tool there ever was. Don't fight me on it. SOG power pint. I actually used to carry this as my main multi-tool for a long time until I broke the tip of it off. So, really like it. It's great. Small, compact, somewhere between the Gerber dime and a regular size Leatherman, and it fits in the pocket well. One hand usable. You can almost, like a butterfly knife, flick it out. Really like it. This is the SOG power pint.
SOG.
I'm sorry. SOG. Special Operations Group. Blah, blah, blah.
I do not carry a multi-tool. I do have one that's in my van that I drive. I have a commercial van that advertises my business, so it's always in there, but I don't personally carry one on me. Hey, we missed one.
Watches.
I do wear a watch every day. I just have a Fitbit. I work out actively, so I always keep up with my heart rate, things like that. I get my 10,000 steps in every day, and often way more than that. So this is a good way just to check the heart rate. It beeps, it vibrate every now and then, let me know, hey, get off your couch and do something, boy. And I'll do that. So really love Fitbit. This is like the third one I've had. I'll break them about every 2 years and get a new one.
So, this is a little more complicated for me. I'm a little bit of a watch guy. Haven't gotten far enough into it yet to have a nice one. But what I wear to work almost every single day is the Casio Sgw100. So, I haven't done a video on this yet, but I've been wearing it long enough that I might. It is it's a great watch. Feels great on the wrist. I mean, it's just a watch. But it's about the closest thing you can get to a G-Shock without getting a G-Shock. And I think one of the reasons I like this watch so much, I found it at Walmart for $11. Usually they're around $45, but they had them on sale for $11. And this has a compass. This has a temperature. What do you call those? Thermometers. Has a thermometer built in. Really great knife. I keep calling it a knife.
It's a watch.
Really great watch. And pretty comfortable on the wrist. I have a few gripes about it, but I really like that. But if I'm going out and about, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Speaking of the G-Shock, when they first came out, that was the talk. You can't break them, buddy. I can break a watch. I break them all the time. So I bought one, $140, $50, and guess what? I broke it.
You broke the band, though, not the actual watch.
No, I broke it. It's done.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I have the Casio World Time. This is one of my nicer watches I like to wear. If it's like this time of year, usually I'll wear something with a leather strap. But I really like this World Time. Speaking again about picking something up for cheap, found these for $7 at Walmart. Usually they're around the $30 to $35 range. Found it for $7. The bracelet's actually pretty good on it for the cost of it. Really like it. So that's enough time on watches.
I do not have multiple watches. I have one. When it breaks, I replace. That's it.
That's a good way to be. Watches can get expensive. I'm looking for one. Looking at one for my wedding. It's in the like $250 range, but it's one of those like, you know, you'll get it, keep it forever, pass it down to your kids,
Right.
stuff like that. So, I think the last thing before knives would be pins, right?
Pins
Pins.
/ keys.
Keys. Oh yeah, we got to do keys too. So let's go ahead and do keys. You
Let's
go
do
first.
keys. So I have tried many different ways to carry the keys. You know, I've done the carabiner on the side. Don't like that. It's always ranking around, making noise. I picked this up at a gun show. This was handmade by someone. I wish I could remember them because I'd like to support them. They are veterans, and all the money that goes to supports veterans. But you can see this is a very cool woven 550 paracord, super strong. This thing right here was designed for horses. So it literally has 1,000 pounds of, I don't know what the right word is.
Full force.
Force, I guess, yeah. But with just one little pull, it can come unclamped. So, really neat idea. I'm sure if anybody knows what I'm talking about, you'll know how sturdy they are. But I like it because it's heavy. And I'll carry it like this. So it gives me something to do. I'm swinging it. I could use it for like a strike, like a nunchucker, and swing it. But also you can use this cord for strangulation and things like that. So yeah, every day carry my keys, and then sometimes when I get bored, I just stick it around the neck. So
Sweet. Well,
let me mention one thing.
oh, good.
I used to have a little SOG little key knife. Took it out. Don't really, didn't use it much. The only thing extra I have is a little handcuff key,
Just in case.
just in case.
All right. Well, that's pretty sweet. So, my keys are nowhere near that elaborate. But I
Those
do
are messy.
keep two. Oh, they're not messy. I know
That's
exactly what's on
messy.
here. So, I do keep two things on here most of the time. On my car keys, I have it color coordinated here with an orange tag, orange light. This has orange thread on this little leather tag, this QSP tag, and a magnet. I don't have a magnet on my other keys, but I do on my truck keys. And usually I carry Swiss Army knife on them as well. So a little Victorinox classic. Really great to have around. The toothpick and the tweezers and the scissors are the main things I use.
Yes.
And actually, I do use the file quite a bit on my fingernails. I cut my fingernails a lot with these. So, great little knives, great little things to carry around. But having a magnet on your keys is so useful. There's a screw right there. Oh, it won't fit. No. Well, I don't have anything metal to stick it to. But this is a super strong magnet that you can just hang your keys up somewhere if you, if you don't want them on you anymore, stick them to something, put them somewhere, or if you get to the house and store them. But the reason I have a magnet on here is because I used to do the carabiner on the side, and I had the female magnet, or however you would say that, on my carabiner. So at work, whenever I need to unlock something, I'd unclip them, unlock it, and just snap them right back on. So that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But the magnet on this comes in really handy. I really love magnets. You can do so much, and they're so useful. So my keys aren't near as elaborate as his, but yeah, just a couple tags. And this is my backup flashlight, the IR2 Pro from Olight. You know, little 110 lumen flashlight. Useful for unlocking the doors at night if you don't want to pull your full-size flashlight out. So there's that. Well,
Anything else?
just pins. I'll just mention this real quick. I carry the O Pen Mini, little bitty pen, great for work. I wear a shirt with 2 buttons right here at work. Just snap it in there. It's great for carrying, signing tickets and stuff. That's all I have to say about that.
All right, let's go to knives.
All right, let's do it.
So again, depending on what I'm wearing, today I'm gray man, so I have my Sencut gray micarta. Beautiful knife. It's shaped a lot like the riffle, is why I like it. And if you know, Sencut is actually a
Subsidiary.
same thing as basically as Civivi, just a little bit more budget. And I got made this lanyard with my own little skull on there. Check him out. And of course, I have a backup knife every day. I don't ever carry one. Here's a good quote for you to remember. 1 is none, 2 is 1, and 3, well, it's just more fun. So I have a minimum of 3 knives
That's
every
pretty good.
day.
I like that.
Minimum of 3. So, and that's my Civivi baby banner.
Sweet. Well, same for me. Usually I carry, actually I don't usually carry a backup, a smaller backup. Usually I have one of these classics in my pocket or some form of Swiss Army knife, and I have one on my keys. But usually it just depends on what I'm doing. For work, some of my main knives I carry are the Kizer Gemini in titanium. Found this for a good deal because it was beat up, and I thought, well, might as well beat it up some more. So Kizer Gemini in titanium. Or, this is really my main one, Benchmade 940. Classic, everybody loves the 940. Really, really great knife, really great size for everyday carry. I put a deep carry pocket clip on it, really like it. I used to have a ZT-0562 in titanium, and that was one of my favorite knives, just because of the size and how it carried in the pocket. But it's either one of those two or my Benchmade Bugout with Flytanium Scales. So that's my work carry. And then if I'm out and about, it'll usually be the Oknife Beagle, the Kizer Gemini in carbon fiber, or, of course, my favorite, the Kizer T1. So that's pretty much what we carry on an everyday basis, right?
Correct. Now, I'm going to throw in a couple of my knives that I like. Like if I am a man, I don't mind wearing purple. So when I wear purple to church or me and the wife's going out, I'll carry the CJRB Ruffian. Beautiful knife. Love the purple. Love the straight edge on that thing. Very pointy. Also, my new Finch. I think this is called the Red Ant Chernobyl. And oh, I love this one. If I'm wearing white, black tuxedo, this is my tuxedo knife. Kizer Honoris. Beautiful knife, button lock. Love the look. Let's see, what else? Of course, my riffle. Absolute favorite in Damascus and carbon fiber. Kubi, if I'm wearing brown, or I'll carry my big Kubi. And one more just to mention, because I love these knives. I have 3 of them. The Honey Badger.
Yeah, I love the Honey Badger. I have 2 of them myself.
Yeah.
Love
So if I'm working out in the yard or something like that, this is normally what I carry with me. It's in digital camo, G10, lanyard. So enough of knives. Let's go on to something else.
Yeah, got 2 last things. Well, actually one last thing that contains a few things. Everyday carry pouches. Now, I'll admit, I don't carry one of these every single day with me. But if I'm in the review process of a knife that is, by the way, sorry about the rain. I hope this isn't ruining the audio, but if it is, well, just bear with us. But if I'm ever carrying a knife for review that I don't want to put in my pocket and ruin, because a lot of the times when I review something, it is for, it's with another company who don't want me to ruin it. And so this is my Maxpedition. This is like one step under the fatty. I don't remember which pouch this is, but it's a pretty sweet little pouch. I've got a few different knives in here, and a lot of the times I have a flashlight backup and a lighter. I always carry a lighter with you. Usually I actually keep this on my person. But yeah, lighter, extra knives, of course, an extra flashlight in here. Always got to have an extra flashlight. So I have 3 maybe flashlights on me at all times. So that's just my Maxpedition pouch. Whatever I need to go in here goes in here. Yeah, I guess simple as that.
I do have a man purse also. I do not carry it on my person per se every day, but this is on my nightstand. Believe it or not, I put all of this on every day. People say, you really carry that much? Yes, I put this on every single day. I do not leave home without this.
Right.
And sometimes more than this. But then I just grab this pouch, throw it in the van when I'm in the van, throw it in the car when I'm in the car. And it's an Olight pouch that he got me for Christmas. And inside, I'm not going to go into great details, but this is where I keep my pen. I don't keep my pen on me.
Gotcha.
I have one of the Tactical Turns, got it at the Blade Show this year. I have my little Victorinox right here with and like you said, the pliers and the toothpick, not the pliers, the needle, what are they?
Tweezers.
Tweezers. And the toothpick. And the little scissors, man, I use the scissors all the time. And I have another Olight titanium backup light. Love this titanium Olight. Then I got my Benchmade Bugout right here. because it's real light. I don't want this pouch to weigh a lot. This is probably the lightest knife you can put in there. And then I got some like weird items, girly items, I guess. You know, I gotta have my
hand sanitizer.
hand sanitizer. Give me a break. Oh, this is a cool one. Check this out. Somebody got this for me for Christmas, and it is the. When I get it out, I'll show you. My custom designed beard comb.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to be a man to carry that.
As you can see, I do not need one of those.
That's right.
Slick face.
And of course, big lighter always. And so that about covers it. But in here, something I need all the time because I'm always playing with my knives and I'm always bleeding. So I have a couple of alcohol wipes and a bunch of Band-Aids. I probably cut myself once a week.
Pretty sweet.
And that's it.
Not quite.
Not quite, he says.
I always have to have this. This is the most important thing to take with me every single day.
Oh, dear. I already know what it is.
Chapstick.
Another
Have
girl
one on my
item.
person. Have one in my pouch. And I even have one in my knife roll. So, I always carry
Wait, what is that?
Burt's Bees.
Burt's Bees? What is it, though? What's it called?
Chapstick.
Yeah, one.
Oh, will you do me a favor then?
What?
Can you bring me my chapstick?
No, Napoleon.
But my lips hurt real bad.
Just borrow some from the school nurse. I know she has like 5 sticks in her drawer.
Lips hurt real bad. But yeah, Burt's Bees. I ain't no poor man. Gotta have the good stuff. So actually, I am a poor man, but still have to splurge on some Burt's Bees. So I guess that's it. And I guess one more thing I would like to mention is usually I like to have some form of the Bible with me, whether it's a New Testament or a lot of the times I'll have an actual Bible with me in my truck. So,
Well, thy word that I hid in my heart that I might not sin against thee. It's all right here. It's all right here.
there you go.
All right.
I can't remember all the verses, so I have to carry one with me. But
This has been fun.
yeah, I really liked this. This is pretty cool. So that's what we carry on a everyday basis.
Even in the summer when I'm wearing shorts, this is on me.
Right. Yeah. Usually it's a little lighter in the summer. Like usually I'll focus on like the Bugout or something
Right.
lighter. But yeah, this is usually what is in my pocket. I didn't talk about this little leather organizer. That's what I keep some of my stuff in. But other than that, I guess we've covered everything. So is that it?
That's it.
All right.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.
And God bless.